Yo, what is going on today, guys? Sam, better known as Samito, and we've got a banger of a video today. Look, here's what I'm gonna say. If you're watching this video, you may or may not have pulled the champion that we're talking about today. And if you did, congratulations. Easily one of the top 5 most underrated fusions ever put in the game. And a lot of people sit there and say, oh, well, I pulled a old fusion of free, quote unquote, free, right? Free champion from a shard. That sucks. I want to, no. Some of the best champs in the game were fusions, man. Be happy you got the champ. You pulled this dude. Congratulations. Who are we talking about, man? I'm talking about Stokk the Broken. Now, I have not seen a champion in this game that can be built in so many different ways for so many different pieces of content. That really is a testament to how good this guy is. He is absolutely insane. And he's one of the few champions in the game that has a progression use and then has an end game use in totally different pieces of content. That's how versatile this champion's kit is. So I'm going to be showing you guys the way to build Stokk. There's 3 or 4 different builds that, depending on where you're using them, you're going to want to go for, and I'll tell you each of them. But really quick, I'm going to toss it over to Game Leap here, who handles the production of this channel. They got a great code for you guys looking to make a new account or get into raid in general. Real quick, guys, get your free Elenaril by clicking my link in the description right now. You'll also get the amazing champions Vergis, Tagoar, and Deacon Armstrong as you level up at levels 10, 20, and 30 subsequently. And here's all you got to do. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Then launch raid and complete the tutorial. Then go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this opportunity. This is one of the best starter codes that you can get. You'll get all 3 of those epics for free, as well as Elenaril, the legendary champion. So click that link down below before it expires and have yourself a good time. And as always, a huge shout out to Game Leap for handling the production of this channel. I would not be able to do it on my own without them. So a big shout out to those guys. So Stokk the Broken. What makes this guy so broken? He lives true to his name, guys. He's a beast of a champion with some of the most unique skills in the game that you don't see anywhere else. So, okay, let's see. A1, Doom Flask. Break it down. Each hit has a 50% chance when booked of extending burns and poisons. You guys are going to see that with this kit a lot. It has everything to do with burn and poison. Everything. Burns and poisons are this guy's bread and butter, all right? So, all right, let's see here. On the A2, Volatile Mixture. One of the most unique all-around abilities in the game. Double hitter. First hit instantly activates every poison and burn. I combine the words. Poison and burn on all enemies. And then the next tick activates all continuous heals on all allies, okay? There's not a single ability in this game besides this one that can activate all burns and poisons and heals at the same time. The only other champ that can activate all poisons and burns at the same time, I believe, is Tagoar, who is literally one of the best champs in the entire game. So Stokk is one of a handful of champions that can do this, and at the same time, he activates your team's healing. It's insane. It's insane how much this guy does. Then that's just on the first hit. The second hit has a 100% chance when booked of destroying each target's max HP by 3% for each poison and HP burn debuff activated on them by the skill up to 60%. And then, if that wasn't enough, turn meter boost by 20% on all ally. Absurd. This makes him an S+ tier 5-star of 5-star option into Scarab King. I've not had a single issue with Scarab King in Doom Tower anywhere else since I got Stokk on my account. It's insane. He out heals the boss because he can burst heal by 60%. You'll see on his A3 here in a second. And then he destroys his max HP very, very quickly. He is insanely good. Insanely good. Then on the A3, Vengefire Flood. AoE, 100% chance when booked of placing 2 poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. Any of the targets are under a burn, though, he places 3 poisons and a weaken debuff on them. On top of that, he places 2 continuous heals on all allies for 2 turns. Insane. You get an insane amount of healing, and against things like Demon Lord, especially if you run this guy with a burner. In Faction Wars, he's best with Gizmak, but if you don't have Gizmak, an epic option you can look for is Skrank. Skrank the Epic is a fantastic option for Stokk the Broken. He is absurd. This is insane, guys. This is an insane A3. You're getting 30% heal on your entire team over 2 turns, right? This makes him a great option for Chimera if you don't have a cleanser. He brings so much healing and damage. It's insane. Insanely good. But to top it off, this is where he becomes endgame meta in Arena. Rigged to Blow. The damage inflicted by poison and HP burns will ignore block damage and unkillable. Whenever allies attack enemies with destroyed max HP, increases the damage dealt by 10%. He brings damage escalation too. It's insane. That's the best things you can look for on a support. The best things in the game. So good. So good. So really, this block damage and unkillable. You know, there's block damage and unkillable all over Arena. This makes Stokk insanely good with champions like Volcanos, Gizmak, Nell, Calvalax. Calvalax, who is on my team as well, who I run on my main Siege team right now. Take a look at this, guys. He's on my top 3 Arena teams over here, and I literally won 2 Stronghold battles with this squad. And again, he's got speed in all battles by 20% on his aura. That's one of the best auras in the game. That's one of the best speed auras in the game. 20% in all battles is very, very, very good, and very few champions have it, meaning he's a great lead in Siege. But look at this. Right here, 2 of these teams right here. I took out Volcanos Quad Demon team, which is one of the most difficult teams to deal with block damage. The slowdown doesn't matter here. It's insanely good, guys. Insanely good. He's insanely good in so many different places in this game. Very rare that you see a champion like that. There are very few champions. Now, he's a bit different because you have to build him differently for those places, but we will take a look at the build. So right here, this is just an arena build. I have the Arachne Elixir on him, which again, this is Faction Wars hard only. If you're a progression player, I'm going to get to you, but I'm going to explain this build first. Wearer's poison debuffs deal bonus damage equal to 50% of the wearer's attack. So I've actually got him built fast with a good amount of accuracy and an attack right here. 5k attack to do damage. Now, on top of that, guys, here's what I'll say. Blessing I went with was Lethal Dose because I'm using him in Arena. If I wasn't using him in Arena, if I had a high Blessing, I would go with Brimstone. So I'm going to explain my Arena build first, and then I'm going to explain the different PvE builds you can have. For Arena, I went for Eagle Eye and the defense tree here. I could build him with Helm. No, I think I want Eagle Eye to make sure I land these debuffs on high-res targets. For PvE, you could absolutely go down to War Master instead of Eagle Eye. I would definitely 100% do this support tree up to that lasting gifts and Master Hexer every time. This will extend the continuous heals. This will extend his poisons and weaken. Okay? Also, picking up the accuracy along the way, very, very strong. Cannot recommend that enough. Okay? Cannot recommend that enough. As for relics, if I was using him in PvE, I think a Journal of Necrodos is a great entry option. His turn meter boost is better, he gets more HP, and his healing is better as well. That's all you really need. So as for sets in general, what would you want to run this guy in? If you're looking to get the most damage out of your squad, and he's on a team where he's not soloing content, 9-piece Feral would be the way to go. Again, it's going to take you some time to get 9-piece Feral, but again, he's bringing 1, 2, 3, 4. If you put Brimstone on, 5 debuffs. 5 debuffs, okay? That's how much? 25% more damage in PvE, plus if you can destroy the boss's max HP, an extra 10% more escalation there. That's 35% more damage on a lot of bosses in this game. So again, insane damage escalation. If you don't have Feral, Triple Perception works just fine. All you need to build this champion with in PvE is speed and accuracy with survivability. That is it. Triple Perception goes the distance for this guy. That's all you really need there is Triple Perception. If you wanted to solo content and solo Dragon, do stuff like that, you could absolutely build, or solo Scarab King, for example. Build him in regeneration with high resistance, okay? If you, and by the way, on the masteries here, if you want him to build, like, only where you're looking to use him for Scarab King, you can absolutely go down to Unshakable, pick up the resist, and look for like a resistance regen chest plate. You'll get your accuracy there just fine. But that's also another option. He's so flexible in how you can build him. So regen and immortal, or regen and 2-piece perception, that works just fine if you're looking to use this guy in Dragon Hard. You look at his reviews, he's underrated. But even with him being underrated, a 4.9 in Faction Wars, a 4.9 in Dragon, a 4.9 in Spider. Sorry, a 4.8 in Spider. I use him on my Spider Hard team to ignite the burns and ignite everything. Hydra, he does fall off a little bit, but you can still use him as your main healer. He'll still surprise you. Chimera, I think he's underrated. Again, he can bring your weaken. He can bring a lot of debuffs, especially in 9-piece Feral. He could escalate your team's damage a lot and be your main healer if you don't have a Reser that can heal, whilst bringing a lot of damage. A quick thing to note too, he actually doesn't have to worry about ram form in the damage, because a lot of his damage can come from poisons, and he's healing so much anyway, it doesn't matter. You also, I will say, you could put him in 9-piece protection as well to get, like, I don't know, about 10% more damage out of your your protected continuous heals if you're worried about those getting stripped. Ice Golem, he's a great igniter and healer. Arena, this is crazy. He's 5-star in Arena. 5-star in Arena. He counters the hardest block damage champs in the game with his passive. Fire Knight, I think he's underrated here too. I'd give him a 4 out of Fire Knight. He's not your main, he's not your main shield knockdown guy, but he brings all the healing you need, a speed aura, he's great versus waves, he brings weaken debuff, he's got a turn meter boost double hitter, and a double hitter on his A1 with extension. He's absolutely viable, and if you ignite poisons, you get the shield down once, it counts as extra hits. So he then can become a multi-hitter. It's crazy. Crazy. He's good everywhere. He's good, maybe not Sand Devil or Shogun, right? Probably not those places. But this guy is used so much in so many places. So let's take him into Arena for a spin real quick. I want to show you guys what this dude is capable of. I think that covers it for him. And again, if you're an early game player, you can get by with Perception. That's fine. If you're looking for him to solo content and maybe duo with an Artok or a burner of some kind, you can put him in Regen. If you're looking for the max damage and PvE content to escalate your team's damage, 9-piece Feral is amazing on him. I actually have run him in 9-piece Feral many times. If you're looking to build him as an Arena nuker, you can do that. And a block damage enabler. Again, you can just get him in fast attack gear. So let's see what we can find here. What can we find? What would be an annoying team? So again, I'm pushing plot right now, so this might be a little bit tough. I'm kind of close to my ceiling. He's got a quad demon team right there. We've got a turtle team. Tell you what, we're going to take on the turtle team with April O'Neil. So here's the squad that I've got for him in Arena. Calvalax is going to put the poison down before the round. Gizmac is also going to put burns down. Kymar is going to boost him into his skill. And I'm going to show you guys just how nasty this is. Now, Stone the Skin can make this tough. Feral makes this team tough. So you can see, look at this. Look at this. Kymar's going to go. We're going to boost Stokk into his turn. Take a look at this. Ready? Boom! Dead. Gizmac then goes. And I'll tell you what, we're actually going to... Can I go with the nuke here? We're just gonna knock the Stone Skin off right there instead. April's gonna stun me. Let's see. Cavalax should go soon. She's gonna seal Cavalax. She's gone. We're gonna remove the buffs off Donnie. But then Stokk comes back around. Look at this placement. Unless I weak hit. 2 poisons right there. The burns back up. Now watch this, guys. When he takes a turn, big damage from Stokk. 27k on his poisons. And he's not my main poisoner here. Those get extended. Cavalax comes in. He's not crit capped either. He's built with like 8k attack. And this guy gets a turn. He's gone. He's dead. It's instant win. It's so good. And if they don't have Stone Skin, freaking G, man. We're going to give this a whirl right here. I don't think I can outspeed this Odin, but if he does not have Stone Skin on, uh-oh. Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're countered, boys. We might be countered here, but Stokk might be able to knock the Stone Skin off with the Ignition. Look at that, guys. The Ignition's going to knock him off. I fear that this is still a loss, though. I think this is still a loss because, again, they're going to come in if my Gizmac Stone Skin was not stripped. But you can see, guys, like, if I built... Like, this team is all about all-out speed and just speed-checking teams. That's what this team is about. And, again, we're almost in Platinum right now with champs that should not be there. But let's take a look at this team right here. I don't know if I can do this Nell team. Let's see. If she probably will be in Stone Skin Pinpoint if this guy's smart. Yeah. Yeah, but look at the block damage is up, right? So, normally, you won't be able to do this. So, watch this. This Nymace here, look at this. Usually the damage gets blocked, right? Nope. Not with Stokk. A lot of damage coming through, and they'll take... Now, there's the cleanse, unfortunately. So now we're cooked. Now we're cooked again. But this is kind of where it all starts, right? And we're just going up against teams. These guys, I mean, you look at my player power compared to these guys. These guys are going to be leagues above me here. Leagues above me. Top, 100 clans out here. But this team is so strong. We have bulldozed straight through all of gold. All of gold. Now, let's try this team. I wonder because maybe only the Volcanos is in Stone Skin here. We can probably take out the rest of the others. A sick Kymar skin. I've not seen that. Oh, nope. They're all... Okay. Well, another full Stone Skin team. So let's see. I'm way faster than this guy, so I don't need to boost. But Stock's going to be able to knock this right off of them. They're set up here. I actually am not going to go with Gizmac's A3. I don't want to, proc Volcanos' burns. Gizmac comes in. Boom! Done. All dead. And now, Pain Link on the Volcanos. He can't stop me. Actually, he can. He can kill through this if I'm under a burn. So I just slowly win this. Another poison should proc. Let's see what we can actually do here. He's going to come in with the fear. It's not going to matter. Now, Stock's going to come in. I'm going to burn my team a little bit here. But look at this. Poisons are up. I'm going to heal right through it. And if these get ignited, it's over. But I think we already win this. We're done. He can strip Stone Skin right off people with a Gizmac. It is insane just how good this guy is. Now, yeah, these teams are nutty teams. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take these guys out, but we'll see, guys. Again, that's Stokk in the arena. He can solo dragon hard, but you guys get the gist of what this guy can do. That's going to do it for Stokk, guys. A lot of different ways you can build this guy. Let me know down in the comments if you have questions, but this is how I'm using him in the end game. I could put him on a team with Siffy. I could put him on any different team. Like, again, that's not even my best chance. That team is an all-out no defense. We're going to blitz you with speed and speed check your fastest champ. So it's a lot of fun, man. He's so much fun to use. One of my favorite champs in the game. That is Stokk the Broken. I'll catch y'all later. Take care. Much love. Peace out.